kitchen, I'm going to start by showing you the supplies used in the kitchen and their purpose. So first thing is your blue rags, either blue or green. You'll have one wet and one dry, and these are just used for wiping down countertops and cabinets. We also have polish and the polishing rag used for stainless steel appliances. And we have the degreaser, and this is used for stovetops. And then we have Dawn dish soap, and this is used in your gray bucket. And you'll fill the gray bucket about a third of the way up, a couple drops of Dawn. And this is what you're going to be using to dip your blue rags in and wring them out for your counters and cabinets. We also have Barkeeper's Friend. This is used inside of sinks, and if needed, it can be used in small amounts on certain stovetops. We also have the measured eraser used for microwaves, never used on any kind of wood or stainless steel appliance because it will scratch. We also have the razor. There is a plastic side and a metal side. The plastic can be used for countertops getting stuck on food, and the metal side can be used on glass stovetops. And then we have the grout brush. This is used for drains and around corners and edges of sinks. And then we have the blue scrubber. The blue scrubber is used for stuck on food and microwaves or on stovetops. And then we have the heavy duty cleaner. And this is going to be used to spray inside of the microwave and on stovetops. When you're cleaning the kitchen, you're going to start by taking out the trash. Trashes are often missed, especially if they are from a pull-out trash can, usually next to the client's kitchen sink. After you've collected the trashes, make sure that you replace the liners. Most liners can be found underneath the kitchen sink or in the pantry. After that, you'll make sure that you clean the actual trash cans themselves, so frets, tops, bottoms, sides, and if there's a foot puddle, make sure that you clean that as well. If you notice that the trash is leaking after you've taken it out, make sure that you go ahead and take it to the client's trash can on the side of their house, usually next to their garages. After that, you'll pick up any rugs or mats, and depending on the material, you'll either vacuum them or wipe them down. Then you'll start doing your high dusting, so edges of the top cabinets and your pendant lights. If your pendant lights are still looking dirty after you've dusted them, you can go ahead and get on a 2-step step ladder and you can hand wipe them. After that, you'll do your touch points, so light switches and pantry door and any other doorknobs in the kitchen. Then you'll move on to your microwave and stovetop. You'll start by spraying it with the heavy duty cleaner and letting it sit for a minute so that it can help get off that debris. If the microwave is already fairly clean, you can go ahead and wipe it out with your blue rag. Or if it's a little dirtier, you can use your non-scratch blue scrubber. You could also use a magic eraser. Just make sure that you use the magic eraser only on the inside of the microwave. If you use it on the outside of the microwave, you can scratch it. If the stovetop isn't looking clean after you use the heavy duty cleaner and the blue non-scratch scrubber, you can use a degreaser. For glass stovetops, you can also use Barkeeper's Friend and a razor. If it's a non-glass top stovetop, then you can't use the razor. You can use the Barkeeper's Friend though, but only a little bit, and don't let it sit for more than a minute, otherwise it can oxidize and ruin the surface of the stovetop. After you've completed the stoves and the microwave, then you'll move on to your backsplash, counters, items on your counters, and your cabinets. You'll work from top to bottom and either left to right or right to left, depending on which you prefer, and make sure that you work in a circle so that you don't miss anything, saving the island for last. When you get to the sink, use Dawn dish soap and either the magic eraser or the blue scrubber to clean the inside. If it's a dirty sink, then you can use Barkeeper's Friend in there as well. And you can use your grout brush to clean the drain and the corners of the sink, and then you can dry it until it shines. Lastly, you'll use your blue rags to wipe down your fridge and your dishwasher if you haven't already when you did the counters. After you've done that, if they still look like there are spots on them, then you can use your polish. Just make sure to polish it with the grain and not use very much, otherwise it will streak. If you do see that there are streaks, you can go ahead and go back through and buff out the streaks until it shines properly. After that, you'll want to go back through your kitchen and check to make sure that you didn't miss anything. Some commonly missed areas are in front of the kitchen sink. The cabinets down there can get water spots on those. So just make sure that those are nice and cleaned and that you got all the handles in the kitchen. After that, you'll want to make sure that you put your rugs back down once the floors have been cleaned and everything is put back in its proper place.